unique location. I'm about a mile out to sea from just off the coast of Portsmouth. We're on a fort, actually, Spitbank Fort of all places, and it is time for Overload's third birthday. It is Overload at the fort. We've got a mixture tonight of house, hard dance, a bit of old school, a bit of everything, covering all the genres. Follow me now as we go on down into the fort, into the main courtyard, and check out Overload at the fort.
Jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping, and the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the grind and jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that.
Okay, hello sir, how are you?
I'm very well, thanks. Good day.
Give us your name for the record.
Neil Brickwood.
Okay, what's your role here today, Neil?
I'm one of the owners of the fort.
Okay.
We've owned it now for 3 years. We've been working on it, turning it into a venue, and today's probably one of the better days we've had. At last we got some sunshine.
At last, of course. I suppose, yeah, holding an event at this location would all depend on the weather. Absolutely.
It does depend on the weather. I mean, everybody seems to enjoy it without the, whether it's sunny or not. Downstairs we've got plenty of room, plenty of indoor rooms, so it's still good fun. And if it's raining, they love dancing in the rain. So,
okay,
no drama.
It's such a unique venue. What drew you to investing in it in the first place?
Exactly that. Just the fact that it is very unique. It's quite challenging, quite a challenging place to run an event on. We work with quite a big team of people, including Matt, Andy, and the guys who do Funked on the Fort as well. It's quite a challenging event to put on out here.
Okay, what sort of events are held here?
We do a lot of corporate. We do this sort of once a month throughout the summer. We have some film and cinema events as well. We turn one of the rooms into a cinema. That's called Funked on the Fort. We have Friday night parties, Saturday night parties, and Sunday lunch. So pretty busy agenda.
So you're busy right around the clock throughout the year?
Yeah. We're open all year round. Christmas dinners. Still do Christmas dinners as well.
So people come over here Christmas time?
Yep.
Okay, so it's not just seasonal, it literally all year round.
We go all year. January and February we take it easy to give the staff a bit of a break. And we start again in March, do a bit of refurbishment in March, and then open up again in April.
Okay. How old is the fort?
140 years.
Okay.
1860.
What did it serve as originally when it was built?
There were 4 forts all built to defend the Portsmouth Harbour anchorage. The principle being that they force the big ships into the deeper water, and then they're sandwiched between this fort and Southsea Castle, for example. This fort had 9 38-ton cannons which could shoot an 800-pound shell through 5 inches of iron. So it was pretty invincible, and the French never came, so it served its purpose.
And here we are today, holding a party.
Having a party, much better.
Okay. So
Victoria's new.
I don't know, maybe a few parties were held here, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, back in the day. Tell us a little bit about just how it's laid out.
For this particular event we've got 3 arenas, two big rooms inside which we'll probably see later, and the main courtyard here. 3 different sound systems. There's about 30 DJs today, all playing slightly different genres of music, so a bit of entertainment for everybody. And then you've got this whole terrace area up the top here, which on a day like today is fantastic.
Heartbreaks and promises, I've had more than my share. I'm tired of giving love and getting nowhere. Oh, I need somebody who really cares. I really need a lover that wants to be there. It's been so long since I've touched a wanting hand.
The original 1860s kitchen was originally designed, and there were 160 men on board all year round. and they cooked everything that they ate from here.
Okay. So all from this small room. There you go. And it's all sort of almost left as is, you know?
Yeah, this is pretty much untouched. So original shelving, original tables, original stove, original sinks. And they used to serve through the window to the crew, who used to sleep in hammocks upstairs.
Pantry there.
These are the meat hooks,
Yeah.
where the meat would be hung up to dry.
Okay.
And the chopping blocks, as you can see, still got all the scars from
There you go, look at that.
meat.
Right. So this entranceway takes us where?
This actually goes through to a passage which runs a full 360 degrees all the way around the fort. It's called the bolt hole. And the principle was the lower part is granite, and if we were ever bombed, the granite would shatter. So the idea was that if we needed to reinforce the armour, they could literally stick the armour on the outside, and there are holes in the fort. You could slide the bolts through, do the nuts up, and that would reinforce the whole armour. So that tunnel is about 2 foot wide and runs 360 degrees all the way around the fort. There are two circles, concentric circles. The inner circle housed the gunpowder, and the outer circle the shells, and in the middle they were joined together, so the explosives were kept separately.
Okay.
This floor would have been all wooden with copper nails, so there wouldn't be any sparks.
Right. And obviously this isn't actually, we'll make a point, this isn't actually open for this particular event.
No, just for health and safety reasons we keep this shut.
Generally, sort of tourism, and when you're hosting...
Sunday lunches, and when we do the guided tours, we bring people down here with a guide, so as we know that they're in and out safely.
That's all right, so there's no unaccompanied trips?
No. Series of
Yeah. Rooms.
You can imagine these walls are 15, 20 feet thick in places, and the whole of the rest of the structure is on top.
I can see why this would be closed to the rest of Overload, because I can see all sorts of mischief happening down here, actually. Yeah, so fair enough.
And above us, this has been called the lamp passage. There's a passage up there which is about 3 feet deep, and on top of this slate and cast iron roof ceiling, there was 2 railway tracks, and up there would be a couple of little kids pushing trolleys around. And so the principle was then all the lights, there was gas lamps, and they were all kept outside. They dangled down through these little holes, right. So the naked flame was kept out of this passage for obvious reasons. Cause
okay. Yeah.
These are the shell hoists. So the shells were kept in the little rooms either side. The shells were propped into here. There were little copper mouthpieces here, which they would shout to and talk to upstairs. The shells were 800 pounds, so that's the weight of 5 men each shell.
Really?
Yeah, that's a fairly big bit of kit.
So it took a few blokes to...
Make a nasty dent if it goes into your boat.
Okay. So it was... Sorry, how many forts did you say there were altogether?
There were 3 big ones and 1 little one off the Isle of Wight.
So there was 4, and that basically acted as a gateway to defend Portsmouth.
It effectively shepherded the ships into the deep water channels, and then they were sandwiched between 2 forts, whichever way they came from.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, a little history lesson here.
Quite intimidating.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot more fun now. These are the original wooden slats. Okay. Copper nails.
So that's how the flooring was.
Spark proofed. Basically, there's no chance of a spark going off, and
yeah,
a lot of explosions.
that would have been one hell of a pie. So where does the stairwell go? Just up there.
That goes back up into where we first met, just up by the bar.
Oh right, okay.
We don't let people down here, but that was the way down in, and these hooks where the spark-proof clothing were hanging, so they would come into this area, get changed, and then go off into work.
Okay.
Now we're in the inner circle.
The inner circle?
So this is where all the gunpowder was.
Okay.
These are World War I shell hoists. So these actually go straight through the structure right up onto the roof, where World War I they'd gone and moved into anti-aircraft. So the shells came up from here and went straight up to the roof. So they actually cut through all the brickwork in World War I. So that's a much later structure. That's about 1906.
I wonder how long all of this took to build.
It's 14 years, I believe.
14 years. There you go. 14 years to build this venue.
16 to develop the cannon, and by the time the cannon got out here, it was redundant. These are the shelving where the sacks of explosives were kept.
So one in there, one in there. Your favourite room? Okay.
You just see all the structure from here. Circles are going off in all sorts of directions. You imagine us trying to build that nowadays. It'd just be impossible. We've had the rebuild cost estimated at 130 million.
Really?
To rebuild this fort as it was, yeah.
That's a lot of money.
A lot of money. Hopefully we will never have to do it.
And this takes us back round to...
Back to the front.
Back to the front, okay. Pump room.
Well, which we still use today. It's 401 feet deep, straight down into the chalk aquifer at the bottom of the Solent. So the chalk comes down from Portsdown Hill up to the Isle of Wight. We're sat in the middle. The well goes straight down into that chalk bed. So all of our fresh water comes from there. Although our pump's a little bit more modern. It used to be like that. We use electric now.
Okay. There you go. Right, the sun's setting out here in the main courtyard. We're at the very top of the fort, actually. Just looking down, if you can see it over there. That's the house arena. Everyone still kicking it, but the sun is coming down. We are moving our way into the evening. Right now, let's go downstairs and catch up with Andy Whitby, who's not long been off. Here's a man that's just fresh from the contact room here at the fort. It is Andy Whitby. How are you, sir?
Hot, although I'm cooling down a bit in the summer's breeze.
It is a little bit breezy out here. We're actually just outside where the boats would dock to take you home. Yep. So yeah, a little bit breezy.
Take a look at the boat. There's the boat.
That is the boat which Mr. Whitby will be leaving in shortly.
It's my own private vessel.
Your own private vessel. Yes. The Jenny M.
Then it's the Jenny M, yes.
That's the name. Yeah, so we were arriving. Okay, right, how was that for you?
It was good, man. I mean, it's obviously in the middle of the sea. I missed the boat originally, had to get another one. I'm just rubbish like that, and it's insane. The clubbers are up for it more than anywhere else I've seen. They're just bouncing off the walls, as you can see from the footage.
Lighthouse of the fort. It was built in the 1940s, and on the top, it's got the lighthouse because on the top is the lighthouse of the fort, which you can't see from here, obviously.
And do you live here? Or?
No, we don't live here. We rent this out, so it's hotel accommodation, overnight accommodation.
Oh right.
For about £200 a night.
Show us around.
So well, this is the lounge.
Yeah.
And behind you is the deck.
This is your friend, yeah.
This is my friend Steve.
Hello, mate. All right.
Dining area, breakfast dining area. The sun comes up in that corner.
Lovely. Yeah, that's nice.
And we've got a kitchen dining room.
Well fitted kitchen.
Yeah. All the mod cons, cooker, fridge.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of room here actually.
Nice photography.
Yeah. It's nice. Bathroom.
This is the bathroom.
Excellent.
Let's check out the view from the bath.
Oh yeah. Wow. Right, okay, and then we've got a spiral staircase. This. It's a while since I've been on one of these.
It's quite tight.
Oh yeah. Wow. Definitely a wow factor up here. God. It's beautiful. Lovely bed.
360 degree view.
Lounger.
just in case it's foggy, a full panoramic of what you would get otherwise.
So you actually rent this out? It's not obviously not occupied at the moment?
No, it's not. It's not occupied full time. We just rent it out for sort of 1 or 2 nights. Honeymoon couples. Love it.
So can I ask how much?
It's from £200 a night.
£200 per night.
£200 a night. Yeah.
Okay. And does that just include the accommodation?
And a boat trip out. And if there's a party on, you can join in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. It's a good night out. But most people tend to come up here and keep themselves to themselves because it's spectacular. It's a pretty unique experience staying up here.
Watching the sunset is absolutely incredible.
I was looking at the crowd, I was trying to read them, but on a venue like this, I think you can play your stuff, but drop a couple of classics in. I think everyone loves it. I think that's the sort of thing you need to do on this sort of venue.